Hello lovely, my name is Mindy and welcome back to the Manor. If you haven't been here before, my channel is all about fashion, beauty and organisation. If that sounds interesting to you, then please consider subscribing. Today I am super excited to do this video. We are doing this along with our month of series, and January is all about primer. I am going to be doing a collection and declutter video for you. Now I do want to make some disclaimers here at the start of the video. The first thing is, as we continue to go through my collection during the year, you will see I have quite a large collection. I am in no way trying to show off or make you feel like you need this much makeup. I just have a quite serious obsession with it and it makes me happy. So it is in no way trying to brag or anything. I just really wanted to share this with you. I love watching declutter videos. I love watching collection videos. So it's really just for you to enjoy. I also don't let any of my makeup go to waste. The only thing that's gonna go in the bin are things that I've used and they're so expired. Anything that's not safe to go on my face anymore will just no longer be going on my face anymore. Now, makeup does have an expiry date. If you didn't know, each product has an expiry date, which you can find by having a look for the little open jar, and in there is an expiry date. So this one here says 12M, which is 12 months. Any type of makeup or skincare should have this expiry date listed on there for you. Now look, I generally go a little bit over that expiry date, but I don't do it for things like mascara is really important. You don't want to get any infections or anything in those eyes. And just with things going on your face, if you want to keep your skin nice and healthy and fresh, you know, it's probably not best to use it after that best before date because it is on there for a reason. So anything that I'm getting rid of is way past that date. That's the only thing going in the bin. And any other makeup that I decide to get rid of is purely because I'm not using it. This year I also have a goal to go through my house and declutter anything that I'm not using. I really want to appreciate and enjoy what I do have. And if I'm not using a product, it's just taking up space and it's distracting me from products that I do have and I love. So if I do get rid of anything, these are not going in the bin if they're not expired. I will sanitize them and then offer them to family and friends to get some use out of. So with that out of the way, let's get to the collection and declutter. I am so excited to share this with you. I think we start off strong and start with something that I'm going to get rid of. This is the MAC strobe cream. I only bought a mini one to try, and I don't know, I just don't reach for it whatsoever. And while we're talking about this, I bought this one from Kmart, which apparently is a dupe for the MAC strobe cream. So what I might do, I'm going to have a couple of piles here today. First is keep, second is declutter, and then the third is either I need to try it out or I want to film with it first. So I do want to do a video comparing these two for you. So I'm going to put these in it to film and then declutter. I do see a couple straight off the bat that I'm not getting rid of. This is the Nimya Where It All Starts cream. This is a beautiful primer slash moisturizer hybrid and it's my absolute favorite. She's not going anywhere. This is also not going anywhere. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. I have mine in the shade Too Fair, and it is a lovely primer, but it has like a tint to it, so you can use this on like a no makeup day just as your foundation. So I definitely love her and she's not going anywhere either. The other thing that I added to my pile of primers is eye primers. So this here is the MAC Paint Pot. She's in Painterly. I love her very much. She makes my eyeshadow last all day and she is not going anywhere. And I also have this Morphe eye primer. I bought this one first and it does a good job. I prefer the MAC one actually, but in saying that, she's not going anywhere either. I've only got the 2. As you can see, I've got a pretty big dip in that MAC one, and I don't want to declutter this and have to repurchase another one to bring in my collection later. So the fact that I've only got 2, I'm okay with that. The other type of eye primer I've got is my glitter base. This is from Peaches and Cream. This is the only glitter base that I have. I use this on my eyes when I'm using either a glitter or a pigment, and it works really well. So she is not going anywhere. Okay, another one that I see here that I'm going to get rid of is this e.l.f. Prep and Hydrate Balm. She was alright. I didn't mind using her. She's just really old. How much of it? Look, I've got so much left, and I reckon I've had her for at least 2 years. So it's probably not good for my skin anymore, so she can go. The other thing that I've put in this pile are ones that I have as, I suppose, what you would call backups. Like, I've got them in my collection, but I've never opened them and used them. So let's have a look at those ones. It's got this Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer. I got this very recently, like last month, because they had a sale at Mecca, and I really wanted to try her translucent powder, and then this came as like a bonus. So I'm not going to open this yet because, as you can see, I've got a lot of primers to go through, and I don't want to start ticking off her expiry date, so she will stay as backup, but she's not leaving the collection. This Mecca Max, this is called an off-duty glass stick. So this would be like an illuminating primer. I haven't opened her at all. I do really like the Mecca Max products, but I have so many illuminating primers and they're not really what I reach for. So I think I might get rid of her and try and sell this one actually, because she's unopened. The other 2 that I have are from Rare Beauty. If you know me, you know I'm absolutely obsessed with the Rare Beauty products. These ones are little testers. I got them with my Sephora points. So this one is the illuminating primer, which I've got an open one of at the moment. And then this one is the pore diffusing primer, which I haven't tried yet. But as I said, I don't like opening backups when I've got so many, because then it's going to expire, you know? So they're not going anywhere. While we're on Rare Beauty, I'm also not going to get rid of the little tester that I have opened, which is the illuminating one. I actually think I am going to put this in a project pan and use this one up. So she's staying. I also love this one from Flower Beauty. It's like a nothing that I have in my collection. It's an oil and it's got these beautiful glitter particles in it when you first put it on. But then when you rub her in, she just gives this like absolutely amazing goddess luminosity. I love her. She's not going anywhere. This is another one that I actually haven't used yet. This is the Jaclyn Cosmetics Hydrating Under Eye Primer. I bought this because I really wanted to use it, and it's been like 6 months or more and I haven't. So she's going in a pile of I need to use her with the Rare Beauty one. This one here is the Estee Lauder The Smoother. This was one of the first primers that I bought when I started getting into more higher end makeup than the drugstore. I wanted something to put under my Estee Lauder Double Wear, which she's actually my go-to primer when I'm going somewhere that I want my makeup to last all day and look flawless. And yet I wouldn't put her in my top primers. So that's a bit contradictory and weird, but she's not going anywhere. I just don't think I would repurchase it. But I don't know why. Okay, then we have some more Nimya products. This here is the Burr Cooling Eye Stick. I love this. I'm going to use it right now. She can actually go in the fridge as well to make her a little bit more cooling, but I am actually obsessed with this. Like, it makes my makeup sit perfectly. It gives my skin the hydration that I need under my eyes. Yeah, she is definitely staying. This other one from Nimya is staying also. This is, what's this one called? The License to Glow Serum. It's like a really shiny, kind of like a, well, as the name suggests, like a serum that you put on. I've got so many illuminating primers, and it's not even actually the type of primer that I would, you know, like reach for if I was looking for a primer. So I don't know why I keep buying them. That's that's a note to self, stop buying illuminating primers. But yeah, I don't know, I just love the Nimue products. I just don't reach for her enough, so maybe I'll also put her in that same little pile of you need to reach for her and use her. Okay, I've got these 2 primers from Flower Beauty, which are kind of like moisturizer texture, if you know what I mean. This hydrating one I really like, but it's kind of like the same to me as just putting on moisturizer. So she's almost done. I'm going to put her also in a project pan for the month. And another illuminating one that I don't reach for. Another illuminating one that I don't reach for, but she's kind of almost finished. I don't know. I'm gonna put her in a maybe pile. This AOA Studio Wonder Skin. So if you don't know about AOA, there's a website called Shop Miss A, and like everything is like $2. It's ridiculous. So I bought a few things a while ago for me and my cousin to try. And like it's really beautiful, but I never ever reach for it. Again, I don't know why I have so many illuminating primers when it's not something that I reach for, but I don't know, I've had her for what, like a year, maybe 2, and I don't think I've used it once, so she can go. This little one from Benefit, this is the Professionals Smoothing Primer. Obviously it's like a little tester size. I did like a little course with Benefit through Sephora, which was really cute. I quite like this one, and I'm not always a big fan of like the smoothing primers, like the silicone ones, but I quite like this, so she can stay. And finally we have the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Primer from Colourpop. Everybody raves about the Colourpop stuff, and like, it's okay, but like I don't remember it being amazing. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in that pile of I need to try it again, and then we'll see how I feel about it. Okay, so we're just going to do a little wrap up. This is everything that I'm keeping. We've got some eye primers, we've got some backups that I haven't opened. These are also keeping, but going in a pile of do you really like them? I think you need to test them again and then decide what to do with them. These ones I am keeping, and they are going in a project pan, so they should be out of my collection soon. I'm going to put this kind of stuff, like the project panning stuff, up on my Instagram. So if you're not following me already, go and have a look there so you can see my progress. And these are all the ones that I got rid of. So this one is going in the bin because it's expired. This one here has never been opened, so I'm going to try and sell her. This one here, it's just going in the bin. Pretty sure she's expired. And these 2, I would like to do a comparison video for you first, and then to friends and family. I really hope you enjoyed, and that actually wraps up the month of primer. If you have any questions for me at all, please leave them down in the comments, and get excited for next month's product. Reveal coming soon. Don't forget to come and follow me on Instagram. I will leave my account down the bottom here. I do a lot of project panning. I do some nails over there. Yeah, just some bonus content for you if you'd like to enjoy. Okay, lovelies, I hope you have a beautiful day, and thank you so much for joining me.